You'll wear it. You'll marry me.
One thing all this has made me realise, life is too precious not to take the chance of happiness when it comes. I'd love to marry you, Mervyn. I really would, more than anything else on earth.
Oh, you'll never be sorry, Joyce. You won't.
I know.
Oh, Joyce.
I know.
But you must believe I didn't want to do those awful things. I didn't really know what I was doing. I was driven to it.
Not according to the information I've got, which is also available to the prosecution, of course. I presume you've been informed of the extra charges you're now facing? Murder, attempted murder, occasioning grievous bodily harm, conspiracy to murder. And there may even be one or two others I don't even know about yet.
But surely the extenuating circumstances...
Nothing you've told me suggests there are any extenuating circumstances. Oh, maybe you can convince the jury otherwise, but I doubt it. My professional advice is that you have two options. You can plead not guilty and leave it to the Crown to establish guilt, or you can plead guilty, and it's just possible the judge might take that into account when sentencing. Personally, I doubt it. I think you'll be doing very well not to get life. The best advice I can give you is you better start getting used to that idea.
Where are you going?
Back to the laundry. I've just been to the toot, if that's all right.
Get a move on.
Hey, that bloke really put one over on you last night. Made a beaut mess of your nice clean interview room, didn't he?
Getting a bit big for your boots, Kelly. This top dog garbage is going to your head.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah. You've got to be careful someone doesn't make a mess of you.
Who? You?
Oh, why would I bother? It'd only be a matter of letting Connors know who did over that jacket of hers.
I can handle her.
Oh, she'd have you in a minute and bounce you off the walls. But don't worry. It suits me to have you as top dog for the moment.
Well, it's nice here. Glad you appreciate talent.
Don't kid yourself. Having someone as gutless as you in charge makes my job a whole lot easier.
Oh! Get more laughs in a morgue than round here today. It's not the same without May and Willie, is it?
Yeah. Hey, one of those dingbats that brighten the place up a bit.
Patterson, out here.
What?
Out here.
What do you want?
I want you to do me a little favour. Get yourself put on trade duty at lunch. And I want you to tell Connors it was the freak who poured paint all over her jacket.
Oh, you've got to be
Tell her
kidding.
you saw it.
No way, the freak would kill me if she found out.
What do you think I'll do to you if you don't?
Get out and don't touch me, or I'll tell Rita it was you.
How are you going to prove it?
Don't think I'd have to prove it, do you? I just suggest it. You go from top dog to dog mate in 2 seconds.
I'll do you a deal. You do this for me, and I'll give you that $100 I owe you.
You already owe me that money. Why should I do anything else for it?
Because if you don't, you'll be too sore to move.
Yeah, all right. But if you don't pay up this time,
Do you want your money or don't you?
I want it.
All right, then. You do this for me, and you'll get it. Then we can all have fun watching the freaking Connors trying to rip each other's heads off. After that, you can talk to anyone you like about it. That is, if there's anyone left to talk to.
As you know, I had the minister here this morning. He's far from impressed by our recent performance. I have to take responsibility for that, and each one of you has to share it.
Got nothing to do with me.
It has to do with everyone who works in this prison. All right, maybe there was some small excuse for what happened last night. It was the last thing anyone could have expected. But where was everyone when Joyce Barry was being attacked? Where were we when Nora Flynn decided to escape? There is simply no excuse for such things to happen. I'm sorry, I don't mean to imply that any single person is responsible. What I am trying to say is that, as a group, collectively, we sometimes tend to lose sight of the tremendous responsibility we have here, and we quite simply cannot afford to do that.
Well, for what it's worth, I happen to agree with the Governor. Well, just look at the way Beecham and Collins were allowed to escape. Now, Collins is dead. Not that that's any great loss as far as I'm concerned, but the public might see it as a reflection on the department, and therefore on us. Is that the sort of thing you meant, Governor?
I think I made it quite clear what I meant. I'll be putting out a memo for security to be tightened in all areas. Please read it. That's all. Thank you for your time.
You're supposed to stick holes in them. What? With sausages. It's supposed to stick holes in them so the internal pressure doesn't burst the skin.
Listen, this is the way I do it, right? I like to watch the inside burst and spill all over the hot plate.
I think I'll just have salad. Everyone got enough to eat?
Yeah, gotta look after me girls, eh? Get yourself around that. Meat on your skinny bone. Who else wants a snack?
Miss Ferguson, is there any word on Mrs. Barry?
Not that I know of. Now get on with your food and stop all this nonsense. Come on, Kelly, I want to talk to you over here. Come on, move.
What's the hassle? They're just having a bit of fun.
Give you fun in a minute. Now, come on, move. Well, what is it? Well, something I want you to do for me.
Oh, yeah, and who says I want to?
Tell me I didn't hear that, Kelly. Tell me it was a joke. Right, what do you want? I want you to keep the women stirred up about what happened to Beecher and Collins.
Why?
Never mind why. Just do it. And then we'll get rid of someone that neither of us likes very much.
In you go.
There's something I've got to tell you. They're going to get you for what you did to Joyce and Reb.
Come on, get a move on.
This better be good. Otherwise, I might have to have a word to the cook.
Oh, might have trouble finding out who it was. We all let her go. Probably be dead of food poisoning by tonight.
Patterson, how many times do I have to tell you? No talking. Now move out or you won't be going outside for your own lunch.
Right, let's get her inside. Come on, you lot, start moving. Inside.
Yeah, we're not going.
You what?
Well, I've been asked as top dog to say we're having a protest.
Protest about what?
About the mess everything's in. Especially about May Collins being killed. Yeah, that's right.
Don't be ridiculous, Kelly. Come on, let's have you all back inside.
Now, come on, let me get this straight. Am I to understand that you were protesting about the governor's handling of the Willie Beecham-May Collins affair?
Yeah.
And I suppose you expect a formal apology and an assurance from the governor that it won't happen again?
Yeah. And we want more rec time. Yeah, and that tap in the shower fixed. Yeah, and while you're at it...
Don't push your luck, Kelly. Now, all I can do is convey your grievance to the governor. Of course, in the meantime, if you wish to continue this protest, that is your prerogative.
Yeah, we do.
Isn't this just going to make it harder for Mrs. Reynolds?
Well, why shouldn't we?
She's already apologised. It wasn't her fault. And when she tried to talk to us about it, we wouldn't listen.
Egbert, shut up.
Yeah, but don't you see? If we want a discussion with Mrs. Reynolds, all we have to do is ask. You can sit out here all night, you'll achieve nothing.
Yeah, well, what if we just get Reno mad and they lock us out? We've already eaten all the food.
Oh, look, it's a waste of time. I'm freezing. I'm going back inside. Anybody else?
Yeah. Hey, you lot, get back here. Hey, look, she might be right. Well, what's the point? TV says it's going to rain all night.
What's that got to do with it?
A lot if we're stuck out here. I'm going back in.
That was close. Thank God Egbert spoke up.
Yes, I'll remember it.